dizziness and fibromyalgia. I never thought that was a symptom. I don't think I've even read that yet until today. You see, over the last few weeks, I've been getting dizzy and feeling a bit kind of not very sure-footed, stumbly. Now, for one thing, I wear Crocs. I thought, hang on, what might be that? You know, because I'm wearing sort of like clogs or clocks, I like to call them, in the workshop. Because it's just easy, you see. You come from the workshop to the house, I just kick them off, and I'm not trudging on sawdust into the house, so it kind of made sense. But I just... What really sort of like made me start questioning it was that I was getting dizziness, like almost like vertigo. I was getting up quickly, crikey, you know, and I was like, just stumbled in. Oh my God, I'll pass out in a minute. And that's kind of what's been happening for several weeks now. I don't know why, but I didn't even query it that it could have been fibromyalgia. I just thought it was just something else. And then I started feeling this not being very stable, not very sure-footed. And then I thought, hang on, was it just Crocs and that? And I thought, nah. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything online. And lo and behold, it is one of the known symptoms of fibromyalgia. And I really did not believe it could be. I just thought just me being an idiot, you know. And it says here, dizziness is associated with fibromyalgia, and it may present itself differently among different people. Maybe you feel as though your feet are wobbly and wavering. That's me, not sure-footed. I go up and down ladders as well. I think I might have to stop doing that. Or perhaps you feel as though you're about to fall or lose consciousness. I have been getting dizzy and feeling a bit lightheaded. Consciousness, maybe not, but not quite right. And it can disrupt your daily life, obviously, because you just feel that it makes you See, the problem with a lot of these things is you almost make this preconception or perception that you're going to fall over, or you're going to have a problem, or you're going to have pain or something, so you overcompensate. That's kind of what I've been doing more and more recently. Whereas before it was like, oh, I've got pain now, I better deal with it. Now it's like, oh, I might get pain if I do that. And I think that's a recipe for disaster. You end up not doing anything. Now, there's vertigo. You see, this is when you get the feeling of instability or a whirling feeling, which I've been getting. And this is an unsettling sensation. It can be sort of fleeting or persist for extended durations. I would say it's more fleeting for me. Once I've sort of steadied myself, I'm okay for a bit, and then it all starts, rinse and repeat. And it can arise suddenly or develop slowly over a period of time. Now, lightheadedness. Yeah, I haven't been right in the head. A lot of people have said that for years, mine. But anyway, I've been a mixture of that and the brain fog. Is it the same thing? For me, the brain fog would be like you've lost concentration, or you forget things, or you go to the cupboard, oh, why did I come here for again? Yeah, that sort of thing. I do that so much. Now, don't get me wrong, lots of people do that anyway, but it's definitely worse than it used to be. There's no doubt. Lightheadedness. Some people feel like they're about to faint. Yeah. Others describe a floating sensation. It's more like it. Like I'm not quite there. I'm not quite with it. And also yesterday I was having like not palpitations. Palpitations? Not more. I felt like I did when I had high blood pressure. Sort of like fluttery. I mean, not quite right. I felt I had high blood pressure, and we did the blood pressure, and it wasn't brilliant. It was 130, so it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. My blood pressure used to be really low. I used to have really good blood pressure, especially when I did the keto diet. I really got my blood pressure right down, and my blood sugars. So, rapid head movements, all standing up quickly, can trigger the dizziness, and lots of people, including those with fibromyalgia. So as I go on, I feel like it's almost like it's laying down in stone that it is fibromyalgia that I've got. Now, although I've been diagnosed with it, you always have this element of doubt. Could it be something else? Is it just, are these just normal symptoms for another condition? You never know, do you, with these things? But as things progress, I'm beginning to think it is definitely fibromyalgia. Now, it says here it can be distressing when dizziness strikes without warning. Yes, especially when you're on a flippin' ladder. You know? Like a poo's pinging now. and obviously such as blurry vision or light sensitivity. Now, I have a hell of a trouble with my eyes. With fuzziness. They feel like they've got Vaseline on them. It's a bit like that scene in Shallow Hal where Jack Black puts the Vaseline on his eyes. It's a bit like that. So I do use a lubricant for my eyes. Yeah, not EP90. You know, it's these little pipette things, and they've got sort of like a glycerol kind. Well, anyway, it's like as a lubricant anyway. It's like liquid tears. Because I used to suffer with dry eye syndrome. Too much too much screen time and doing work and editing videos and God knows what else. So I do that anyway, but my eyes do feel constantly like I'm wearing glasses when I don't need to sometimes. These are actually corrected. These are varifocals, so they're like reading glasses, so they're both equal, plus they vary for nothing from the tops, which is ideal in the workshop. Obviously machines, you see, they're over arm's length, and isn't necessarily an issue regarding seeing stuff, so I don't need to magnify it, in other words. But this is concerning, because I seem to be having more symptoms as my time of fibromyalgia increases. You know what I mean? It's just like, as time goes by, there's just seems to be something else. Or is it maybe there's a possibility that I just didn't notice. I didn't put two and two together. Because I've been having symptoms of fibromyalgia for at least 6 years. And it's pretty much taken that long to actually come up with a diagnosis, you know. That was some various tests and stuff like that. Because fibromyalgia, being what it is not, you can't just go and get a blood test or something like a urine test and they say, oh, you've got fibromyalgia. No, you got to, you're going for like almost like a physical, really, you know, they look for pressure points in your body and stuff. Which is another crude way of actually working out where you've got fibromyalgia. The thing about fibromyalgia, it's like, it is the answer to, or the diagnosis when the doctors don't know why. But there is a cause, there's a reason behind fibromyalgia, there's reasons why we have fibromyalgia. For those who suffer with fibromyalgia, there's reasons why we have it. It's very difficult to define what they actually are. They know it's to do with like, the pain receptors and the vagus nerve. Yeah, and that big old nerve anyway, that goes to the brain. And effectively, your signals are being amplified for pain and what have you. And anyway, but the thing is, my eyesight is affected by it as well. But the vertigo is concerning because obviously I drive, I ride a motorbike, you know. I go up down ladders. I work in this workshop, and I have to work. I can't not work. No. And I don't want to be claiming disability of any kind if I can help it. It's just not me. I'm not into this kind of like entitlement lag. I just want to make my way in life and just get on with stuff. That's kind of who I am. I always have been that way, you know. I just work where I work. You know, maybe that's one of the causes or potential causes why I'm suffering with it so much these days. But anyway, vertigo can be a symptom of fibromyalgia, or vertigo-like symptoms, dizziness, lightheadedness, a bit stumbly on our feet and what have you. Are you suffering with any symptoms like that? Please leave it in the comments down below. But anyway, thank you for watching my little video on Fibroman, but please boop the old like button. Helps the channel, you know. Toodaloo.